Let's walk and talk. There'll be no revelations, pun intended, in this video. All of the important points have been raised before by wiser heads. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy my rehash. A theist is someone who believes in a god or gods. An atheist does not. In this video, I shall be using the term gods to cover all gods of religions, both past and present, of monotheistic religion such as Christianity and Islam, and polytheistic religions such as Hinduism. One of the criticisms that theists make of atheists is that we don't respect their beliefs and views. And while I don't claim to speak for every atheist, I do believe that this criticism is broadly true. The purpose of this video is to attempt to explain why. Why is it that atheists don't respect the views, the beliefs of theists? We're taking a walk along the southern border of my property, which is bounded by a creek. And being a source of water, this creek and the surrounding area are ideal habitat for small animals such as groundhogs, muskrats, and opossums. But one animal that I have yet to observe is the fairy. Why is that? Well, it could be because I'm checking at the wrong time of day. It could be because I'm looking in the wrong places. It could be because the fairies sense my approach and puff out of existence into another plane or dimension. Or it could even be that there simply are no fairies. I'll leave it to your judgment to decide which of those four possibilities is the most probable. Now, if I genuinely believed in fairies, which I don't, but if I did, then you and most other people would regard me as being mentally impaired, quite possibly mentally ill. Why is that? It's because I would be believing in something, in this case fairies, for which there is absolutely no evidence. And here's the creek. Now there's a comparison that we can make between believing in fairies and believing in God or gods. There is no evidence to support the existence of fairies, and likewise there's no evidence to support the existence of gods. So belief in fairies would require faith. Faith is the belief in something, anything, in the absence of evidence. Belief in something which is evidential, however, such as the physicality of my hand, does not require faith. My hand can be recorded, observed, photographed. It's evidential. Fairies, on the other hand, have never been observed, recorded, photographed, captured or studied. So one is evidential, one is not. One requires faith, the other does not. Belief in gods falls into the faith category. Gods are non-evidential. So this is important point number one. Belief in fairies requires faith. Belief in gods requires faith. because there is no evidence to support the existence of fairies, and there is no evidence to support the existence of a god or gods. And I'll quote Professor Richard Dawkins. He said that his position on God is the same as his position on fairies. What he meant by that is that there's no evidence to support either, and so the likelihood of there being a god or gods is just as doubtful as there really being fairies. Important point number 2 is disprovability. It is impossible, however unlikely their existence, for me to disprove the existence of fairies. It simply can't be done. Now, there are all manner of things which are impossible to disprove, and that includes the famous flying spaghetti monster. I can't disprove, for example, the existence of hobgoblins, unicorns, leprechauns. And in the same way, I can't disprove the existence of the Christian Judeo God, or Allah, the Muslim God, or Yahweh, the Jewish God. Yet my inability to disprove their existence does not mean that such existence is credible and that belief in such existence is sensible. What a beautiful vista. So, if you truly believe in the existence of God, people like me don't respect your views because we see you as just as mentally ill as someone who truly believes in the existence of fairies or hobgoblins. Thank you for watching this video, and have a godless day.